Good afternoon, friends. My name is Nikita Bhore, and today we are going to cover the anatomy topic. The anatomy topic, that is the firstly we are covering the definition, branches, subdivisions, and the other information of anatomy in that video. So let's start with definition. The word anatomy is made of two Greek words actually. That two words are as for divided into Anna and Thomas. That means Anna means up and Thomas means cutting. That is a split of that particular word. Then the anatomy is a branch of science which deals with the study and structure of different organs and the body parts in humans. That is a typical definition of anatomy. Then the anatomy is often defined as the study and the structure of an organism and the relationship of its parts. Means the study of a human body or human parts is get studied in the anatomy. Anatomy is a structural organization of a systemic body. In that the chemical level, cellular level, tissue level, and the organ level. After that, system level, organization level, and after that the system circular body is there formed. These are the certain levels of the anatomy. By that the all that body is made up of firstly subchemical constituents. After the some chemical constituents there is a cellular level. After some cellulose with the group of cellulose there is a made up of tissue, and after that the group of tissue made the organ. That organ bunch of organ made the system level, and system level made the organization level. In that following steps there is a structural organization of body system in anatomy. After that there are total 5 subdivisions of anatomy. In that gross there follows as gross anatomy, microscopic anatomy, developmental anatomy, pathological anatomy, and systemic anatomy. These are the various subdivisions of anatomy. Sorry. In a gross anatomy, we study the part of body which are visible to our naked eyes. Means we can see that body parts by our naked eyes. That parts are get studied in a gross anatomy. After that second subdivision is microscopic anatomy. Anatomical study by means of modern microscopic include study of cells and tissues. That means the study of cells and tissues under the microscope that are get studied in a microscopic anatomy. After that the third subdivision is developmental anatomy. The developmental anatomy is a study of human growth and development. In that we study the human growth from the egg, after that fertilization, and till the fetal development. All that part is get studied in a developmental anatomy. After that forwarded part is pathological anatomy. The pathological anatomy is a structural disease body structure. That means the study of disease, specific diseases, and the structures are get studied in the pathological anatomy. After that the last part of subdivision is systematic anatomy. The study of body by system or a group organs that have common function are get studied in that systemic anatomy. That means the study of bones, the study of skeletal system, the study of joints of bone. That all that stuff is get studied in a systemic anatomy. After that there are various branches of anatomy. which are enlisted as embryological anatomy, developmental biology, cell biology, surface anatomy, gross anatomy, and forward on. In that, firstly, in embryology, the study of first 8 weeks of development means the first 8 week of fetal development is get studied in the embryology. That means the after the fertilization of egg, from the fertilization of egg till the fetal growth, all that development process and steps are get studied in the embryology. After that, the developmental biology, the study of complete development of individual from fertilization to egg to death, that all development is get studied in a development biology. Means after the fertilization, the egg growth, the fetal growth, the newborn baby study, after that the young age, and till, in short, from the fertilization to the death, all that period is just studied in a developmental biology. After that, the cell biology, it is a study of cellular structure and the function. Means in that the cellular structure is get studied, means the cell structure, the cell anatomy, and the cell divisions and cell parts are all that stuff is get studied in a cell biology. After that, the surface anatomy. In cell biology, there is a function of that particular cell are also get studied. And after that, the surface anatomy. Surface anatomy is the external nature of body through the part. Means the external study of that particular body or part are get studied in a surface anatomy. That are visualization by our eyes. That parts are get studied in a surface anatomy. After that, the gross anatomy. The gross anatomy is a study of human structure that can be seen with the naked eyes. That means the human structures that are studied in a gross anatomy, which are visible by the naked eyes. That are basic studied in a gross anatomy. Then the applied anatomy, then systemic anatomy. The systemic anatomy is a structure of a specific system of one body. In the systemic anatomy, the structure of specific body or specific organ are get studied in that particular anatomy. Then after that, the regional anatomy, the study of specific region of a body are get studies in a regional anatomy. That means the chest, the head, the legs, hands, etc. That all study is added in the regional anatomy. After that, the radiographic anatomy. In the radiographic anatomy, the study of structural that can be visualized by X-rays. Means the after the X-rays pass through our body, and we can see the parts and the organs through X-rays only. That organs are get studies in a radiographic anatomy. Then the pathological anatomy, the study of structural changes from the gas to the microscopic associated with the disease. Means the are get studies in a pathological anatomy. After that, applied anatomy. It deals with the study of diagnosis of disease. In applied anatomy, we can diagnose the disease and we study the diagnosis of disease in that particular anatomy. That means the fever, asthma, and etc. After that, the functional anatomy. Functional anatomy, the study of anatomy, it is a relation to function, and it is similar to physiology. The next one is cross-sectional anatomy, that deals with the study of cross-sectional of part of human body. It is clear that cross-sectional part of a human body are get studied in a cross-sectional anatomy. After that, histology. Histology is a branch of science which deals with the study of structure of tissue and organs as seen through the microscope. Means when we see the organs or the tissue in under the microscope, that whole study is calculated in a histology. After that, cytology. Cytology, it is a branch of science which deals with the study of structure of cells and its components. Means that structure of cells and what kind of components it contains, all that study is done in a cytology. After that, osteology, it deals with the study of bones. Means every bone is located in our body is get studied in a cytology. After that, the arthrology. Arthrology is also branch of science which deals with the study of joints of bones and articulations and treatment of joints. It's all that studies in a arthrology. That splenology. In a splenology, it deals with the study of visceral organs. After that, myology. Myology is a branch of science which deals with the study of structure, arrangement and the action of muscle. Means all that muscles are present in our body, and the muscles action, their reaction and all that is studied in a myology. After that, the neurology. Neurology is a branch of science which deals with the anatomy of function and organic disorder of nervous system. After that, the last branch of anatomy is anginology, which deals with the study of blood vessels and lymphocytes. That's it. And this is a brief explanation of a human anatomy. That means that means is human anatomy. Human anatomy is a detailed knowledge of structure of various function of body is provided in a human body. That means the weight, size and structure. That's it. Thank you so much.